Today I want to talk to you about building a firm foundation by being faithful in the small things. In life, we'd all love to make a huge difference in the world, make something special out of our lives. But sometimes we're held back by the discouraging thought, just little old me, how could I change the world? Another thing is we live in such an I want it now culture. If we try something and something big doesn't happen fast, we tend to just give up. But let me share with you an encouraging spiritual principle. It's powerful, it's wonderful. The Bible says that God promises if we are faithful in the small things, He's going to bless us with greater things. And in fact, if you choose to be faithful in the small things, even when no one's watching, you're building a firm foundation that can support explosive growth in the time to come. One of my favourite stories is about the famous Chinese bamboo. The farmer takes the bamboo seeds and he plants them in the ground. He waters it, he makes sure it's got the right sunshine and fertilizer, he looks after it month after month. In fact, a whole year goes by and not even a single shoot has come out of the ground. The farmer faithfully keeps on looking after it. Another year goes by and another and another. In fact, 5 whole years go by. And then all of a sudden, these shoots just spring right out of the ground. They grow so fast, they grow 80 to 90 feet in just 3 months. It's the fastest growing plant in the world. At the fastest, it'll grow up to 1 metre a day. People just go, wow, look at this magnificent bamboo. Where did that come from? That happened overnight. But did it really happen overnight? The farmer knows the secret. He's been tending that for 5 years. In that time, underground, the root system of the bamboo has been spreading and expanding, growing deeper and wider. It needs to support that incredible explosion of growth. And so life is just the same. When we choose to be faithful in the small things, even when no one's watching or appreciating it, we're building this huge foundation that can support explosive growth in the time to come. So whether it's your parenting, looking after your children, keep being faithful, even when it seems like they're just not getting it. Or when it comes to being excellent in the workplace and no one even seems to appreciate it, keep being faithful because your time of explosive success is just around the corner. When it comes to your exercise and diet, keep being faithful even when it seems like nothing's changing fast enough. Because if you keep being faithful in the small things, at the right time, your explosive growth of success is going to come. People will say, wow, he came out of nowhere, or wow, she shot to the top pretty fast. But you're going to know the secret, that you've been investing in that foundation long in advance. That explains the power of incredible growth that you've seen. You know, in the Bible, we learn about Daniel. Here's a guy who lost everything. His family, his city, his home were all destroyed in war. He's taken captive to another country. In that country, he had all the reason in the world, I reckon, to complain and get upset about what had happened. But he decided to be faithful to God in the time of trouble that he was having all the same. You know, God noticed his faithfulness, and it was almost as if it happened overnight, that Daniel went from being a prisoner to being the prime minister of the actual nation that took him captive. Now that's God's reward for being faithful even in the small things. So why not make a decision today? I'm going to be faithful in the small things. I'm looking forward to my time of explosive growth, and I'm not going to give up till I get it. Because remember, in life, if you want something different, you're going to have to do something different.